All right, let's see if this works. Hey. Oh, Lordy. Can you hear me now? Can you? Yes, no. Bum. All right, let's see if this works. Hey. Man alive. Okay, so we can. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Doug. Hey, how about Doug Bruin? That's awesome. He made the new, I guess, remix, if you will. Yeah. So give Doug a round of applause. Yay, baby. Not sure exactly what's going on with the audio thing. I'm trying to work it out. There's a lot going on right here. I'm just telling you right now. There's a lot going on. But I can see the comments up there. I know, like, this is the camera, but I can look right there and see the comments. So I appreciate everyone tuning in. Thank you so much for joining me tonight for the Messed Up Friday Night Mic Drop. Just like I said, I'll get better at this. I will. But I've got a lot going on here. Full production stuff. And just wait until we get extra cameras and all that stuff going on. But it will get better, I promise. And this is a good chance for you guys just to watch me stumble through life being an idiot. But all that being said, hats off, Doug Bruin. I asked him, I said, I need a 5-minute introduction music thing so that I can start the stream, get everything working, and then join the stream. Apparently, Doug, we need about a 25-minute introduction, apparently. But I'll get better at this, I promise you. Doug, you look good. Anyway, so welcome to the Ryan Files. Check this out. Boom. We got him in. Finally. Cheers. I'll be shipping those out to everybody who placed an order here very shortly. And yeah, so it's pretty awesome. Got a really interesting week going on right now. And Dean Z is coming on the show. Dean Z is coming on the show this coming Tuesday. And not what you would expect or what I expected at all. Totally different. We kind of went into this whole thing thinking, okay, we know each other very well. We have a lot of the same interests, that being like, all the stuff we talk about on the Ryan Files, from aliens to ancient archaeology and ancient structures, megaliths and stuff like that. So kind of cut from the same cloth on that. Obviously, we're going to talk about D&Z as Elvis for a second. But it's fun to, get to know the other side of that person. He's not just Dean Z, and none of us are. None of us are, this character that we are on stage. We're all individual, different people, and that's kind of cool. So I really wanted to get an opportunity to talk to Dean and kind of show that to the public. What I was not expecting was that I feel like Dean wanted to take the conversation in a direction he wanted to take it. And obviously, as someone who's interviewing another person, I'm going to let them take it exactly where they want to go. And so it was very interesting. It was a very interesting conversation, and it was awesome. It was awesome because you got to see someone get real. And that's exactly what Dean did. And so, if you're an Elvis fan and if you're an Elvis fan, Dean Z. So yeah, check it out. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to ruin the surprise, but man, it was a powerful, awesome episode. And I am so thankful for Dean Z coming on. I hope to have him back too. And I think that maybe we can. which is pretty stinking exciting. So let's see. Anybody? Margaret, thanks for tuning in. Ann, appreciate you. Lola, yes. Oh, Lola. Fred, buddy, how you doing? Good to see you out here. Isn't it cool? I can look. Does it look really weird when I'm looking right there versus here? Does that look weird? If it does, it's for now. That's going to be what we do. Valerie, looking forward to Dean's. Oh, there's a heart in the way, so I guess that's like view or something. So what I did last night, and this is kind of fun. Let me go back and once again, thank you, Doug. Appreciate you, buddy. Amy, appreciate you tuning in. Heather, awesome. Heather's awesome. She was one of the first people on board, man. Thank you so much. Kate, how you doing? See, I can scroll through this stuff, and I can keep up. This is going to be so good. Julie, yep, no sound. I appreciate it. Jill, how you doing? Jolique, how you doing? Yeah, one of my first comments was, I think everything's working except for the stuff that I need to be working. So it is kind of cool. Yep, Christine Jeffords and John are missing the mic drop tonight because they're checking out Lance Lipinski, who's awesome. That'll be cool. Anyways, I'll figure out this audio situation. It's not a big deal. There's something going on, though. Yep. John and Christine seeing Lance Lipinski tonight. They're going to listen on the drive home. They texted me earlier today. But they got some of these coming right here. Ooh, not flat. We checked. We proved it. Cheers. And it's so amazing. We did this experiment, the last 2 episodes were about this experiment, and there's still, and I'm getting to learn this. There's a gentleman that was on last week when we did the episode, just the guys talking about it, and if you go back through the live chat, it was interesting. I guess he's been down this road. And he called the flat earthers, he called them flirters, derbers, derb. I thought it was funny. I'm not into all the lingo, so I don't know everything. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Julie, you're on your way tomorrow. I will have your t-shirt, I promise. But yeah, it's a interesting community because people just... they refuse to see it. And maybe that's why it's so intriguing to me, because you can just prove it, and they'll still just say nope. And as always, I say this time and time again, there's some very compelling things about the flat earth theory. So what was really interesting is on the Experiment 1 episode, there was a comment from a gentleman, and he said, have you ever heard of the final experiment? And I hadn't. So I checked it out, and his handle on YouTube was the final experiment. So I was like, okay, he's connected to this. And long story short, I start watching some of his episodes and whatnot, subscribe to his channel, and it's pretty interesting what this guy's doing. I don't know anything about him. I feel like he probably has a little bit of money, and he's able to financially back a trip this coming December during for us, the winter solstice. I think they're down there in Antarctica, December 14th. But that's the summer solstice down on the South Pole. Now, for those of you who don't understand the flat Earth model versus the round Earth model, I'm not going to bore you, but you'll see exactly what I'm talking about in in the video that I'm going to be doing with this guy, because he has agreed to come on the Ryan Files, which is exciting. And he's hosting this trip to Antarctica, December 14th. And here's what you basically need to know to understand what I'm talking about. On a globe, during the winter solstice for us or summer for the South Pole, the sun will shine on the Earth. And at the South Pole, Antarctica, below the Arctic Circle, you will have what they call a 24-hour sun. We know this happens also during summer on the North Pole. There's a 24-hour sun north of the Arctic Circle. It's because of the way our planet is tilted on its axis, all right? And it makes total logical, cosmological sense if you can understand exactly how everything is arranged. And I'll have diagrams and illustrations and whatnot during the episode for you to wrap your head around that. Just for now, understand that I'm explaining it in words. Whose birthday? Margaret, your birthday. Happy birthday. Look at that. I can read comments without my glasses on. Anyway, very cool. So yeah, this guy is coming on. He's inviting flat earthers and round earthers down to the South Pole during the winter solstice. Why? Well, because if the Earth is a globe, there will be a 24-hour sun at the South Pole during this time. If it's flat, it's impossible for there to be a 24-hour sun at that time. And so that's why it's a final experiment. One or the other is going to be true. And not just true, but absolutely true. Now, the more and more I get into this community, we can see the whole HQ. What do you mean, the whole HQ? Oh, all this stuff? All this stuff? It's the same camera angle, Amy. Just a little further out. I wanted to be able to do a little bit of this, but I don't think this stuff works like the way I want. I was thinking like, okay, yeah. I want it smaller, just like a smaller bottom third. And everybody knows it's the Friday Night Mic Drop if you tuned in. And if you haven't, well, there you go. So, but yeah, let's just get rid of that. So you can see the whole HQ. All right, boom. All of that was done without any glasses. Woo. Okay, so anyways, back to the final experiment. He's inviting flat earthers and globalists. Now, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but we're going to find out. I mean, I've heard like names like Neil deGrasse Tyson is going to be there. I've heard William Shatner might be down there. And I also heard that he's had some flat earther guys, big guys in the flat earth community who have kind of jumped in and said that they were going to go and then just backed out and then started talking trash. So what's better than like a bunch of geeks talking about a flat earth and fighting over it? Yeah, let's go. So that's what we're going to do. That's going to be awesome. I'm really excited about it actually because I think that, I don't know, man, our experiments to me were dead on. Like, it would be really hard for anybody at this point to convince me that there is a flat earth. And I think the flat earth model is cool. There's something about it, man. I kind of love it. You don't remember, Ryan, but you sang to me on my birthday 2 years ago at the show in Atlantic City. I was with my husband and loved it. You made my day. What did I sing to you, Margaret? I don't remember. Isn't that terrible? It's terrible. But that being said, when you're performing for, hundreds of people a day, 6 days a week, things just run together. And yeah. Anyways, so yes, Dean Z coming up on Tuesday, and I think you're going to be awestruck and just amazed at what this guy has got to say. And I love it, man. He's speaking his truth, and one of my favorite episodes I've ever done, just because Dean gets real, man, and I love it. I love it. And as much as I respected Dean prior to this episode, is elevated. And love you, bro. You're awesome. So, and then the following week is this gentleman. His name's Will from The Final Experiment. I have no idea what's going to happen. And it's the first guest that I've never met in person, and it was just generated organically through the podcast. So that's exciting. That's exciting too. So yeah. So who's coming to Atlantic City? I know Heather's going to be there. You're going to be there Thursday and Friday. Those are just nighttime shows, I'm pretty sure, 8 p.m. on Thursday and Friday. And then we have like 2 shows on Saturday and 2 shows on Sunday. So I think it's like 2 or 3 o'clock matinees and then 8 o'clock at night at the Soundwaves. I believe it is Soundwaves Theater showroom in Atlantic City. Heather, it'll be good to see you there. Let's see, Kathy Rowe. That will be cool, the both of you. Yeah, Kat. Well, I mean, it's you guys see enough of me, but it's really cool to see Dean Z, and it's awesome too for all you ladies. He came from the gym, and he's wearing nothing but just like a muscle shirt, and yeah. So tune in, ladies. You too, John Jeffords. Anyway, yeah. So Margaret, you're not going to be in AC, okay? Heather will be. Kathy wishes she could. I wish she could too, Kathy. It would be good to see you. I think John and Diane O'Malia are coming, I think. Now, the coolest thing about Atlantic City for me, and it's the last thing I really need, but it is awesome. They have White House subs in the casino. So it's like cheesesteak heaven. They got some really good pizza places as well. I'm going to bring some gear because I've got the Friday night mic drop to do and whatnot. So I might bring like a channel switcher and all kinds of fun gear and stuff. I don't know exactly what's going to happen or how. You'll be in Westbury. Okay, Margaret. That'll be cool. And that's just a few weeks down the road. But yeah, I'm going to bring some gear. I think it might be fun to just go around the boardwalk of Atlantic City if you've never been, and what's really cool about it is Monopoly. I don't know, most people know this, but Monopoly, all the street names and whatnot on the game Monopoly is based upon Atlantic City. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, Kate, you got to get down here. You got to bring John and Diane too, down to Branson, Missouri. Yeah, so I'm going to, I don't know. I think if I'm there, I might as well shoot something. Oh, you know what? I totally screwed up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm as dumb as I look. AC Atlantic City. You like Wawa, Doug? Doug, thanks for joining. Doug, Wawa versus Sheetz. What's better? Wawa versus Sheetz. Sheetz has some amazing food. Their menu, their subs are great. What do you say, Doug? Is it definitely Wawa? That's a New Jersey thing. I think they have Sheetz in New Jersey as well. I'm not sure. I like Sheetz. I think they're kind of cut from the same cloth though. But is one better than the other? But you've got Sheetz and Wawa, but then you've got White House subs. Oh yeah, of course, Doug Homer from New Jersey, Wawa. Margaret, your son loves Wawa sandwiches. Wawa soft pretzels. Okay, Wawa hoagies are the best. Amy, do you like? Is Wawa and Sheetz have got to be like very similar, right? So Sheetz is in Pennsylvania, Wawa is in New Jersey. Is that what I'm assuming is right? I can't tell. I've been to Wawa. Wawa is fine. I probably haven't been to a Wawa as much as I have a Sheetz. But can't go wrong with Sheetz. But neither are White House subs. I'm from the West Coast. We don't have Wawas over here. Yes. Not really what, Amy? What are you saying there? Not really. Sheetz is good, but Wawa is the best. according to Doug Bruin. All right. Doug, you got to understand, Doug's only saying that because Pat Metheny likes Wawa better than Sheetz. And that's all I'm going to say. Anyways, so Fred, PA has Wawa and Sheetz. Yeah, there's a Wawa close to where you live, Fred. Wawa, yeah. So what's better? Wawa or Sheetz? I need to know. Okay, Margaret says Wawa is better. Doug obviously says Wawa is better because Pat Metheny likes Wawa. Amy, do you like Wawa better? Fred, Kathy, all you people. Now, Miss Garcia, yeah. So, Fred, which one do you like better? Wawa. Really? Wow. Okay. All right. Heather likes Wawa better? What is it? Better service? Better what? What is it? Amy likes Wawa better? What am I missing here? What am I missing? Okay. So Wawa is better than Sheetz, and I think Sheetz is pretty awesome. All right. Is it the food's better? What is it? The service? The gas? What is it? I can't eat either one. Okay. Kathy can't eat either one. Staten Island is the best. The Italian delis. Yes, I agree. Okay, I agree. But the Philly cheesesteak thing is special. Special. You go all over the country, you go all around the world, and you ask, hey, I need a Philly cheesesteak, and they all screw it up. They screw it up, and it's so frustrating because it's not a Philly cheesesteak until you actually get to that area, and that's the bottom line. So the food's better. Yeah, Subway is just, we have Subway in Branson. Man, before the pandemic, we had some, not amazing stuff. I think we had Firehouse subs. I think we had a couple places, and those were the places I'd go for subs. And I do love subs. I love subs, period. But all we have now is Subway. And it's so interesting. Branson, Missouri, you listen up. All right? This is ridiculous. I'll get a Veggie Delight sub with double cheese, foot long. Veggie. And it will be like $15. Veggie. Just because of the way they do their prices in Branson. Same thing I can get up at La Crosse, Wisconsin for Elvis Explosion. Guess what? Like $7. They're just like, there's something about Subway in Branson that just irks the heck out of me. And they won't take a coupon or anything. They'll just, it's terrible. Don't get me started. Yeah, Jimmy John's was there before. Yeah, and I like Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's, they were cool. So I did make a mistake, by the way. Okay, next episode, Dean Z. Following episode after that is Elvis Explosion. Then the Final Experiment with Will from the Final Experiment and about the Flat Earth stuff. Elvis Explosion coming up very shortly, September 4th through 8th in La Crosse, Wisconsin at the La Crosse Center. You can stop by kingexplosion.com, get tickets. I will be live streaming. We're gonna kind of bring it down a little bit, better quality, but less cameras this year. So yeah, it'll be if you can't make it to Elvis Explosion, get the live stream. That's the bottom line. And I'll be back by the sound booth running that this year. Should probably have some merchandise from the Ryan Files and whatnot. I'll also be headlining it. Very difficult headlining a show and live streaming at the same time. So I'm working on how to make that all happen. But yeah, the episode will be, after D&C, will be about Elvis Explosion. We're going to bring on a couple guys, short interviews. Jimmy Holmes, awesome talent. Oliver Steinhoff from Germany. Casper Slee is going to be on from the Netherlands. We've got Sylvain Leduc from Canada who will be at Elvis Explosion. Nevin Castaneda. Logan Ramey, who is young buck up and coming. And there's a couple others. So it'll be interesting to tune into that episode and check it out. And yeah, so there you go. Yeah, yeah, definitely. If you get a chance, come out to Elvis Explosion. We're going to have probably 30 plus contestants this year, I'm assuming. I know we already got, I think we already got 20, 25, I think, registered and with their entry fees and everything. So I think that we're going to get a few more, and it's exciting, man. It's cool competition, great guys. You get a chance with not with the ultimate, you win the ultimate and you never do anything again. But with Elvis Explosion and $25,000 in prizes, you can come back and defend your title, win it again, win it as many times as you want, which is kind of cool. Yep, the Elvis Sock Puppet Theater, sponsored by Doug Bruin, is coming to a Wawa near you. It's pretty cool. That's going to be the new entertainment at Wawa's, apparently, in New Jersey and Pennsylvania and Maryland. So, and Doug is stepped out on a limb there. It's a big time investment opportunity that he just took up and said Sock Puppet Elvis show at Wawa is the way to go. And yeah, so we're all rooting for Doug. We are. So thank you, Doug. Appreciate it. Margaret, I'll bring cards to Westbury. Yep. I'll bring cards to the other places too. But yeah. And so I've got to figure out, there's some issues going on right now with my computer. I'm not exactly sure if the issues are me or the computer, but given the sound issues that we had earlier tonight, I'm guessing it's me. So I got to figure it out. I got to do the intro and outro for Dean Z and the intro and outro for Elvis Explosion. The day after I get back, I'll be recording my episode with Will from The Final Experiment. So we got just some exciting things coming up. The week after that, I'll be at Westbury Music Fair in the round. Margaret, I'll see you up there. It's Long Island, New York. So if you're from that area, come on out. And then finally, I'll get back, have a week or two back in Branson, Missouri, and then it's time for Elvis Explosion. So this next month is just cooking. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun, fast-paced, and furious and all that. Working on some new things in the studio. Got this new TV up here, which is awesome. Feel like I'm like in a real studio. It's pretty cool. I'm going to get a new backdrop for the Friday night mic drops just for you. And, there's some really cool things, some new guests and whatnot that are going to be coming on. Man, we're getting really close to a full first year. So I'm excited about that. And it's been nothing but a blessing. We're going to get a camera up here too. I think probably out there. So you can look down and you can see all the craziness that's actually going on all the time on this desk. So yeah, there's some really cool things coming up. And I appreciate you so much. Friends, this week, man, everybody has a friend or a relative or a neighbor or whatever. Tell them to get on the Ryan Files, take their phone, log on for them, and subscribe. Yeah, the sooner we get to 1,000, the better across the board. So, yep, I'm going to record a couple things, and then it's Friday night, baby. Guess what? Spaghetti night. So, anyway, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. We'll get better. I'll get better, and that means that when I get better, all of this will get better. I still have to put my glasses on, though. That's for this. I just need to get, someone. Oh, you didn't see that. I need to get someone to help me, and I will. But in the meantime, we're going to get there. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you Tuesday. Share it with your friends, your family. You'll probably get the short that'll be on Facebook and whatnot. Probably by Sunday at the latest. So, facebook.com/Ryan Pelton or the Ryan Files. Share that because a lot of people will be interested in Dean Z. And the episode is amazing. So we appreciate you. Thank you so much. I think I'm ready now to sign off. Ladies and gentlemen, you rock. Once again, thank you, Doug Bruin. LateNightRodeo.com, night with an N. And you can go back and check, I forget what episode it is, but Doug was on recently. You should definitely go out and buy some of his music. It's awesome. And he's been such a blessing and help to the Ryan Files. I love you, brother. Thank you so much. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Stay curious out there. Do something nice for someone. Do something nice for a stranger. That's always so fun. Because people nowadays just don't know how to react. Their reaction's better than anything. And it's even better whenever they don't know it's you and you can just watch them, because like people are literally starving for help. And it's so easy to help people. So make that your goal this week. And then I'll see you on Tuesday on the Ryan Files. You guys rock. Thank you so much. Cheers. I love you. There you go.